Chaplain Corps Policing Explorers Chapel. We have a vision of a street future.
Chaplain Corps Policing Explorers Chapel, Anambra State Command presents her 10 years anniversary celebration of Chapel operations in Anambra State Government Secondary Schools.
On the 1st of July 2023, Chaplain Corps Policing Explorers Chapel, Anambra State Command marks 10 years of her operations in Anambra State Government Secondary Schools. The operation centers on teaching the students practical moral values, checkmating of lateness to schools, and monitoring of loitering and truancy during school hours in the 268 government secondary schools in Anambra State, as well as organizing and hosting of annual conferences on moral values for students. The operation, which is in collaboration with Anambra State Ministry of Education and Post-Primary School Service Commission (PPSSC), is aimed at curbing the upsurge of moral decadence and other social vices among students of public secondary schools in Anambra State, such as cultism, drug abuse, examination malpractice, thefts, lesbianism, homosexuality, lateness to schools, loitering and truancy during school hours, amongst others. Indeed, the impacts and positive sentiments that has trailed Chapel Anambra State Command operations in Anambra State Government Secondary Schools are undeniable. In an effort to build synergy and maintain cordial relationship between Chapel, Anambra State Command, and other security agencies, the State Commandant paid courtesy call to heads of security agencies and paramilitary agencies in Anambra State, soliciting for their partnership and support. Distinguished Anambrans within and outside the state were also engaged through visitations and courtesy call. Such visits include a courtesy call to Her Excellency Mrs. Nonye Chukwuma Soludo, First Lady of Anambra State. Report presentation to Anambra State Honorable Commissioner for Education, Professor Ngozi Chuma Ude, at the conclusion of Chapel School operations. Courtesy call to the present Chairman, Post-Primary School Service Commission, PPSSC, Anambra State. Courtesy call to the Director, Department of State Security Service, DSS, Anambra State Command. A courtesy call to Brigadier General Aim Lapai, Commander 302 Artillery Regiment, Army Barracks, Onitsha. Courtesy call to the Commander, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, Anambra State Command. A courtesy call to ACG NM Idris, Commander, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, Anambra State Command. Courtesy call to EA Wakeze Esquire, Controller, Nigerian Correctional Services, NCS, Anambra State Command. A courtesy call to His Royal Highness Igwe Sunday Okafor, Igwe of Opuno, and the Deputy Chairman, Anambra State Traditional Rulers Council, Ndigwe. Courtesy call to Chief Barrister Titus Nnabuike Abudo Ichaka, National President, Anambra State Association of Town Unions, Asatu. A courtesy call to Chief Emeka Udodeme, President, Ohaneze Ndibo Worldwide, Anambra State Branch. Courtesy call to Association of Anambra State Development Unions, Asatu. A courtesy call to Association of Anambra State Development Union, Lagos State, under the leadership of the President General, Sir Amechi Ebeledike. Courtesy call to Chief Dr. George Mohalo, Managing Director, Nigerian Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA. Courtesy call to Professor Charles O. Esimone, Vice Chancellor, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, UNIZIK, Oka. Courtesy call to Engineer Dr. Francisca U. Afulugo, Rector, Federal Polytechnic, Oko. And courtesy call to Honorable Ifi Obinabo, Anambra State Commissioner for Women and Social Welfare. This was done with the intention of bringing light the challenges facing government secondary schools in Anambra State on the areas of moral decadence and other social vices, and the concerted effort of the Chapel Anambra State Command in partnership with Anambra State Ministry of Education and Post-Primary School Service Commission (PPSSC), respectively, to arrest the ugly trend. There is no doubt that positive sentiments from various quarters have trailed the command's resilience, sacrifices, commitment, dedication, selflessness, and gallantry in curbing the menace of these vices for these 10 years, especially from the State Ministry of Education, Post-Primary School Service Commission, and principals of schools. In recognition of this effort, State Commandant Chapel
Commandant Joseph N. Ekwunife, CCC, MINT, JP, receives complimentary plaque from Lieutenant Colonel E.O. Osadere, Commanding Officer, 14 Field Engineers, Army Barracks, Onitsha, during a courtesy call. And also, the State Commandant was presented with an award as the most outstanding State Commandant of Chapel for 7 consecutive years by the Commandant General, President of Society for Chaplains, Nigeria, Chapel, Moses M. Peter, at the 2019 7th Annual Chapel PPSSC Conference on Moral Values for students of the 268 government secondary schools in Anambra State, held at Professor Dora Akonyili Women Development Center, Oka. This engagement contributed immensely to the success story of the command in her 10 years operations in schools. Indeed, it has been 10 years of a journey of undeniable proofs of impact to tens of thousands of students who have been benefited from this crusade of moral rebirth and rejuvenation in Anambra State government secondary schools. To God be the glory.